It's just raised up skin with a benign tumor, as I best can describe it. I have these cholesterol bumps on about 90% of my arms. They come up all the way up to my back of my shoulder blades. My bumps are almost mirrored. If you look at them, they're pretty much grow in about the same exact way. They range from the size of a little pea to maybe a small stone. Some are hard, some are soft. I can squeeze it, I can move it around, pull on it. It does not hurt any of them. When my bumps first started coming in, I was 13. It was a very tiny rash above my elbow in the back on both sides. I had biopsies done. They said it was cholesterol bumps. The normal cholesterol level for a normal human being should be in the hundreds, maybe 130, 150. Mine at 13 was 600. I've been told, medical miracle, you shouldn't be walking right now with how high your cholesterol is. So even doing a little normal task, just reaching in to grab food out of the cupboard, I scrape them, and if I'm pulling down, they're getting stuff, and it's an audible sound. You can hear it getting caught, but tough process. I have tried to get some removed, but when I've gone to doctors, they've said maybe we can remove 3 or 4 at a time. It's very discouraging. Like at 3 or 4, all right, that's not a big difference to a major problem that I'm dealing with.
I've known Bobby for probably 23 years, and when he thinks about his skin, it's a problem. He thinks people look at him like he's the outcast. Everybody's gonna always have their eye on him, and that's not what we look at him. He's a good kid, kind-hearted, cool, calm, collected. And I told him, you're always gonna be not even a friend, but a brother of mine. Don't worry about what they think. We're gonna continue doing what we do. That's all that matters. They don't pay your bills.
No, they don't.
That's it.
It's very depressing. It definitely is a feeling of hopelessness of why me? Why was I chosen like this? So it gets rough, and you just I don't sometimes know how to deal with it. Mom, what are you doing?
Picking up all the debris that has gathered around the yard from the rains.
You need help?
Not with that. This thing has to go.
That's fine. I could start cutting it down now. My relationship with my mom is great. I love her to death. She's always been there for me.
Oh, what happened?
I almost cut myself, like I did earlier.
Oh, wow. Oh.
I'm kind of just fed up with all the bullshit I say that doesn't bother me, but does.
Oh, you're admitting that it does bother you.
You know it bothers me.
Okay. For years, you have denied that it bothers you. For the longest time, my family tried to convince Robert to go to a doctor for the bumps. He would refuse to do it because he would insist that it bothered us more than it bothered him. But people don't see Robert for who he really is. He's a great person inside, loving, giving. So I'm hoping somebody can help him.
You know it's not easy for me to talk about my emotions. I bottle everything up. From what I went through as a kid, put a wall up and shut everything down. And it protected me. I deal with it in my own way.
Yes, I know. And I'm very happy that you are doing something about it, finally. That you're taking control of your life on your own.
I haven't been a happy person in a long time dealing with this condition. Anybody that knows me knows deep down I hurt from it. And I feel like Dr. Lee can help me get past a lot of that. I love you.
Hello. How are you?
Good, how are you?
It's very nice to meet you.
You too.
Welcome. Are you Robert?
Yes.
Is that right? What can I do for you today? This must be part of why you're here.
Yes.
What's
I've been
going on
dealing
here?
with this since I was 13. They think of the cholesterol bumps.
Okay, okay.
When I first got looked at when I was 13, they brought in a whole bunch of medical teams, took pictures, put me in medical books. Felt like a guinea pig like that,
Aw, so you took a biopsy, I'm assuming.
yes. Yes, somewhere far up here. I can't see where it is.
Okay. How did that one grow back?
It did not grow back. It's a flat, just a tiny scar.
Let me take a look at it.
It should be somewhere back here.
I think I see what that is. So that looks pretty good, and it healed pretty well, huh?
Yes, that was years ago.
Okay, so first of all, this is called eruptive xanthomas. The high cholesterol, because it's in your blood vessels, it's sort of diffusing out and going into your skin.
Okay.
And then your skin is like collecting these little fat-laden cells.
Oh,
so
wow.
that's what these are. And in a way, it is very fascinating. I haven't seen this to this degree.
Oh, wow.
Wow, this is the most extreme case of eruptive xanthomas that I've ever seen. Essentially, what's happening is that you have such high levels of cholesterol, it's popping out of your skin. So all of these areas, they are filled with cholesterol. A person with this many xanthomas most likely has some internal medical problems, and that can present some really complex issues when we're trying to decide how to treat him. So let me ask you, do you have like a high triglyceride or
Extremely high triglycerides. When I was
Okay.
13, they were 600s.
Do you have any heart issues?
I have a blocked artery.
So are you on blood thinners and things
Blood
like
thinners,
that?
cholesterol medicine. I'm a
Right.
diabetic.
Okay, okay. So you certainly are quite an interesting guy. I mean, first of all, you have a serious cardiovascular risk with a known clog of your artery
Yeah.
there. And then we're gonna give you a lot of numbing medicine, which can be toxic to the heart, you know? There's a lot of things I think about, like how much are these gonna bleed? How well are these gonna heal? So that's the quandary here, and I don't know what we're getting into.
From what it was to what it is now, that is a big difference.
Yes, it is.
I look at the pile of bumps that Dr. Lee has removed. I think I see about 100, maybe a little more. I think to myself, I'm shedding myself of all this negative energy that I've held back for so long.
That is crazy.
It's just a wave of relief coming over me that this is actually happening. This actually happened. It's been 8 weeks since I've seen Dr. Lee for my last procedure. My arms look incredible. They're smooth, and I feel like a brand new man. Dr. Lee removed hundreds of bumps off my arms. I don't bleed when I bump into stuff. There's no more pain. It's a great feeling. Before, when I used to go to car meets, I'd feel like an outcast, a freak with the way people would look at me.
Oh, what's up, Rob? Nice to meet you. She's a beauty.
Now when I go to the car meets, I feel like just a regular person. Bob,
Zach.
nice to meet you. And just able to be myself. These are beautiful cars, guys, beautiful cars.
So, Robert, one thing I noticed is that you seem to be much more relaxed with them being gone. I think it's a good thing. And it's nice to see. I'm very proud of you, but you surprised us all.